And Hien, do you have internal documentation of your ML platform components?
Yeah, we do.
What is the quality of it? Who is writing it?
Not very good.
It's a challenge.
Essentially, we're asking engineers to be tech writers, right? Some of them are good, some of them are not so good. And some of them would like to do more engineering work than writing. So,
Not surprisingly.
yeah, not surprisingly.
I don't know many engineers who like and can write a good docs.
One thing that has helped us a little bit is in terms of like planning wise. If we were going to build a new feature, for example, then we want to make sure to incorporate a task or a certain amount of time for documentation. So we want to make it explicit as part of that deliverable. That way it's not an afterthought, right? That way we actually allocate time for the engineers to do so. That has helped us a little bit.
Have you tested, I've heard about approach that is quite close to test-driven development. Maybe it would be documentation-driven, I don't know, maybe there's a term, DDD, documentation-driven development, where you write, where you write down, you start from documentation. It is kind of a, I think it is similar to writing API, the contract, like, okay, we will provide this, it will work like that. And you collect the feedback for the documentation, and then once we all agree that it is how it's going to work, then you code it, then you implement the rest.
I definitely see some potential value there, because you actually start with thinking about from the product side, from the user side, in terms of how it works and what are the capabilities.
And later
that they're going to be.
But sometimes you can write great docs and propose great experience, great API, but you will end up that it won't work like that, right? Because it's not feasible. But
that's the part that I'm afraid of.
Yeah.
So
I think it is easy when the problem is easy. It is harder when the problem is hard, because it's not obvious that it is doable.
Yeah, unless you do some kind of study or exploratory to validate some of the understandings.
Plus, you want to test how it will work in practice when it comes to performance, etc.